Hello everyone and welcome to a new YouTube video by me, DavDav Building. When starting off your wipe, many of you probably start with a base and then just slap an airlock on the top. This is great for the early game, but later on means that your base, unless you use armored doors, won't be as strong as it could be. But in this video, I will show you how to expand your standard airlock in a way you never thought of. First, let me show you how this bunker actually works. The first thing we are gonna do once we want to expand and don't need that airlock anymore is to simply build it in using one triangle foundation. In this triangle, with the back towards us and the door opening outside, place a vending machine as close to you as possible without it touching the inner foundation. For this, it is only really important that the foundation and the wall facing away from the base are at least metal. Next, somehow destroy this wooden roof tile. This is gonna be our jump up. Double door frame goes on this side with a garage door in it. Full walls go on the others. Close it all in with a roof that can remain as stone. On the left side of the base, build a little half-height floor frame. This is so that later we will be able to place the bunker seal. Now, a demonstration on how this works. First, onto that half-height floor frame we placed before, place a twig floor frame, then equip the roof triangle, sneak down and stand in front of the door frame. Place it with the bottom of the roof against the vending machine. Now, let's turn back the time a little bit, to the moment where we just had a normal airlock, and let me show you how this bunker fits into an actual entrance of a base, and after that I will show you how to take that entrance and expand it into an entire base. Again, we expand our airlock upwards with a wall and a garage door. The walls need to be metal, the floor doesn't. Now to the side and build the floor to place our roof on. Again, a triangle foundation with walls all around and a half-height floor upgraded in it. Everything here can be stone except the wall facing away from the base to prevent splashing through walls. Again, in front of our actual entrance, add a triangle with walls all around. Foundation and the wall facing away from the base, again upgraded to metal, everything else kept as stone. Door opening outwards and a vending machine placed with the back towards us as deep into the door frame as possible. Place a ladder in this corner for the easiest entering and leaving. Up here we will add a kind of airlock to the one side, make sure that both hard sides are facing out so that people can't soft side into it. Because now our entrance is on the second floor and I can't jump that high, we will add a little roof here to be able to walk up and also to add some extra protection to the foundation that the vending machine is placed on. Last but not least, don't forget to build this part, or otherwise people will just be able to skip past the bunker in one metal wall. I believe that this entrance is incredibly strong for solo, duo or smaller trio bases, and I ask all of you to come up with your own design using this entrance or something similar to it, and then tell me if you believe you made something strong. But an example is always best to show how something works. So let me show you what I come up with using this entrance design. As always, let's start with one square foundation surrounded by wooden walls and a single door, which will later become our Unlootable. If you want an in-depth tutorial on how to build it, I will link to a video where I'd explain it in great detail with tips how to do it for beginners. When you expand into the 2x2 starter unit with airlock, everyone should believe that this base is not gonna be anything special. This is good to lay low on wipe so you won't get raided overnight. Getting some early storage in form of a barbecue small box combo next to the TC will also allow you to check if your TC placement is good or if you will have to move base. 2 large boxes go like this for early storage. These will later expand into a loot room, for which I will also link to a tutorial on. As soon as you can, upgrade the entire base to stone to prevent easy flame or sword raids. As soon as you can, build your Unlootable, because this will give you a lot of strength in the early game for very little cost. Use any kind of loot room design you want. Here I do this one because it is easily expandable, gives a lot of storage and protects your loot with an additional 2 shotgun traps. This is what I do as a core design, but feel free to do it in a way that you like. Here we will have to expand upwards now. For this, hatchet out the wooden floor and expand upwards as I showed before. Next, place triangle foundations all around the base. Upgrade the ones touching the Unlootable and the ones in front of it to metal, the rest can remain as stone. Again, when you're ready to build the entire entrance, build in your airlock and equip it with the vending machine. To the right, you can also use a double door here. I just prefer a single door for the airlock it forms. Again, we will build a roof here to allow us to get to our entrance easier. Now we will place some floors. These should be upgraded to the same level as the foundations below them. Walls go all around the base like this. Covering in the second floor with windows and one door can be done before or after the honeycomb. From this garage door here we will expand into a jump up to get to a roof. There, if you want, you can add peak downs with a shooting floor. Sectioning off here ensures our minimum raid cost of 23 rockets. I use double doors here because it later allows to add garage doors if you have the gears over, because they give so much more space, but feel free to use single doors instead. Using our newly built jump up, we can get to the roof to do the next step. Upgrade these 3 floors to metal. The one on the roof can remain as stone, because upgrading it to metal wouldn't increase the raid cost there because of the jump up being 4 rockets as well. Now we will add our usable honeycomb. If you don't know what it is, I will link to another tutorial where I explain it in greater detail than I could here and give a bunch of examples to what you could do here for your own base. Placing these furnaces from the inside is a lot easier because you can simply push them into the corners as far as possible. A bed goes in here, but you can do whatever you want. I just thought this base already has a bunch of storage and doesn't need any more. Last but not least, again, don't forget to place these walls here. This was the video, thank you all for watching, don't forget to subscribe, until next time, later!